Well, here we are. I've got my new Ruroc ATLAS Core 4.0 on, and so far loving it. There's nowhere near as much noise as there was before. It's much more comfortable. The Shockwave Bluetooth unit is really good so far. I've listened to a few tunes and yeah, really loving it. So I thought what I'd do is I'll take you out on a ride and talk about it and go from there. So the Ruroc ATLAS 4 is basically the fourth model in the group from Ruroc, and basically I went from a 2 to the 4 and I'm really impressed. I like the 2, you know that if you followed the channel. I wasn't going to buy the 4, but I decided to go ahead and buy it because the crash I had, and I needed a new helmet, and I was looking around and I was thinking, should I go for a shoey or something else? But for the money, I still think that Ruroc do a really good deal, even with the Bluetooth unit that goes into the back of the helmet. So that's what I stuck with, and I'm really glad I did now. So I've been riding around for about half an hour or so, and it feels really snug. We've obviously got the vent at the top that we can open and close now. And one of the things I forgot to mention in my last video was that there's only one vent at the top. On the older model there's 2 vents across the back. So yeah, that's also a difference. Now someone asked me, sorry I would have shouted you out, but I'll put a link to your channel below, what is a Shockwave? I forget that the Ruroc brand is a little bit of a cult and not everybody knows about it. So the Shockwave is a unit, a Bluetooth unit that has, you get 2 speakers that go each side and a microphone into the helmet, and the unit is designed specifically for Ruroc. Now you have to buy it separately. It's about £150. I've never had any problems with it, but people compare it to Scala and stuff like that, but it's been fine for me. I have many conversations with my wife on it on Bluetooth over the phone. I have my sat nav, I use my Chino button to control it, and it's fine. It's absolutely fine. But with this new ATLAS 4, the Bluetooth unit, rather than screwing in like on the old unit and being a bit of a fiddle, just literally slot straight in using a magnetic system. And also, rather than have to feed all the cables around the helmet, there's actually some 3.5mm jacks built into the helmet. So if you do decide to go for the Shockwave, it's it's quite easy to fit, and the instructions are online on YouTube. Ruroc have done a guided install and it was actually really quite straightforward. You do have to take out some of the lining to get it in, but it's not a problem. In fact, it's a really easy fit because you're fitting a unit that's designed for the helmet. So I'm well chuffed with this, and again, you do hear people, oh, I don't like it, didn't fit. It definitely depends what head you have. I'm lucky enough to have a Ruroc head. Wearing my old shoe, I remember that it digs in across the top of my head. It was really noisier than my Ruroc, but then it was an old helmet, so that's an unfair comparison. I'm just trying to get a little bit of speed up just to listen to it'll be interesting to see how well you can hear me, because that'll be a good test. I think I've got the vent open on the mouth. 50 miles an hour, nearly 50, and it's much more quiet than the 2 ever was already, and I'm deaf as backsides. Just want to be able to get around this car. There's a nice fast stretch just after this road here. A bit naughty here, but I'll do it. The torque of the MT-01 coming through. Yeah, it's so much quieter. What an improvement. Lovely. I don't feel like I have to keep testing here as well. Like waiting for the visor to flip up. Lovely jubbly. And the beauty of it is I can do my vlog setup exactly the same way as before. So I'm hoping that works out. I managed to, I've got to say, the Ruroc customer service was really good. I was waiting on insurance to come through from to cover my gear before I could actually buy the helmet. So I got in touch with the guys and they're really good about it. They were like, yeah, we'll sort you one out, make sure there's one in stock. And I ordered a medium large and it was just far too tight for me, so I sent it back, and quite quickly they sent out a new one, the large, extra large version. And yeah, they also, I needed a new chin mount. Now I was going to just take off my old one and I just asked for the sticky pads, and Ruroc sent me through a whole new unit, chin mount, so that's great. So thumbs up to them for that, well done. But anyway, I tell you what, if you buy a Ruroc helmet, you don't like it, you can send it back, they'll refund you, no worries. Just don't ride with it, put it on your house, sit with it on your head for an hour. You do get a good impression of how it'll feel. The overall build quality is better than the previous models, I believe. I haven't had the 3, so I don't know what that's like compared to the 3. I've gone for the same style because that's what I like a black helmet. That sounds dodgy. But basically it goes with all my gear. I really wanted the liquid carbon, but I couldn't justify the extra £100, so that was a bit of a bummer. But I like this style. It's a matte finish. The only thing is it does like fingerprints, which is a bit annoying. And another bonus, if you are a Ruroc owner, the fog inserts actually fit from the 2 into the 4, and I know that because I've done that. Yeah, this helmet is like another level. Well done, Ruroc, you've got there, I think. For me. Some people have other opinions, but for me, thumbs up. So yeah, much more plush, feels like a premium helmet. So what I thought we'd do is just ride around a little bit more, have a little chat about some other things. Now one of the things, my insurance is coming up in, well, in October. I'm going to have to sort out my camera, it keeps flopping down. My insurance comes up in October, so I've just got my renewal through from Bennett's, who were absolutely useless in getting my insurance through from Helmet, so I won't be using them again. But they want an extra 120 quid. Now, there's no, when you're doing your gear claim, not your motorbike, but your gear, it doesn't come out of your insurance, it doesn't go against your normal policy. So I think I'm going to try Bimoto. £121 extra. much better. Oh yeah, happy days. But yeah, we'll talk about insurance. So yeah, I'll be going with B-Motor, I think. There's a lot of press about them at the moment, and of course the chap who runs it I follow on Instagram, or at least works for him. I think he's linked in somewhere. I won't name any names just in case he isn't. So yeah, I don't mind putting my money that way, and they gave me a really good quote, and they have a free helmet and leather cover. And as I keep crashing lately, I think that's a good idea. Touch wood. Oh, I haven't got any wood. Touch. Yeah. All good there on that front. These beautiful views today. It's a really nice day. What's this? An old rundown petrol station. Should we do a photograph? It doesn't look rundown. Just... oh, it's in use. I think. Yeah, I might go and take a picture there actually. I took a picture of this before. Great little area. Does anyone else ride around taking pictures of their motorbikes? It says it's closed. I just want to take a picture. Oh, it's all locked off, but I don't want to... oh, maybe I'm being a bit rude. Well, they've got the high prices. Just turn it around to the good side. Ah, she's so beautiful. Right. No. Right, I might have to think twice about... come on. Right. Are you being gay? Don't be gay. Please don't be gay. Have to. That worried me. Yeah. So yes, I might head back because I think I'm having battery issues. So on the way home from work on Thursday, the bike just cut out on me completely, and but actually before it cut out, the revs went mad, the revs went right up. It was quite worrying really, and then it just conked out and died. And I think I've got a duff battery because I have just charged it. Oh, there we go, look, warning light. Right, I'm going home. But I think we covered the helmet. That's all good. I need a new battery. Yeah, so I charged it on the trickle charger overnight, and it seems to have worked a little bit. And that warning light came on after a while yesterday. I'm pretty sure it's the battery because it took a long time to charge. Alright, anyway, so yeah, overall the Ruroc is a wicked helmet, the Ruroc ATLAS 4 with the shockwave. Shockwave's brilliant. So yeah, I think I'm happy, just not happy with my bike. But yeah, I was on the way home, I had to get my wife to come out and jump the bike up. Oh, flipping hell, what a nightmare. I'll get home and put it on charge again, just wait and see. What a nightmare, flipping batteries. And I've got to keep those revs up, otherwise it dies. Really don't want to stop. It's weird, it's like even if a slight drop in voltage and the bike hates it, absolutely hates it. So, and it's quite a widely reported problem with these bikes, that if your battery is even slightly rubbish, you're gonna have issues. So, and I think mine's duff, so I'm gonna have to get myself a new battery for this thing, which is probably about right, because you know, like I ride it to and from work, I do quite a lot of short journeys. The battery's what, at least 3 years old. Excuse me, I've got to get home. Yeah, the battery's at least 3 years old, and so yeah, it's probably at the end of its life. Oh, horrible corner. Actually, it's not, it's a nice corner, I'm just doing it very badly. But yeah, we got the engine light on. But it was doing that to me on Thursday when it all cocked up. Oh, that's a shame, I was going to take some nice pictures, but if I turn the bike off, she won't be starting back up again. Frustrating. I'll tell you what, we'll get a new battery and find out it's other electrical gremlins. Although the symptoms all point towards battery. But anyway guys, I'm going to call it there because I've got to take the bike home now anyway. But I hope I've given you enough of an overview of my Ruroc ATLAS 4.0. If you're on the fence about buying one, maybe you've got two, go for it. It's such a nicer helmet than the 2 ever was. I like the 2, but the 4, yeah, we're going to have fun together. If this is the first time you've watched the channel, please give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, it all helps. Go through my videos, have a little look through, because you never know, you might enjoy them. And I'll see you on the other side. So cheers guys, again, thanks everybody who's subscribed so far. Ciao.